Hello guys and welcome back to another Tamerlane campaign episode. As you know, there's been a recent update with some changes, etc. Which means that we only have bronze on those three. Now it shows the medal based on your performance in the campaigns as well. That also means that all the previous campaigns we have completed also gives us only bronze. I'm probably gonna have to play through them at some point again just to get the gold, but we're just gonna carry on and finish everything we have started first. So Tamerlane, Sultan of Hindustan is what is on the menu now. So without further ado, we'll just go ahead and jump straight in.
Listening to the stories of the stranger had stirred our appetites, and we eagerly began to devour our meal. I invited the old man to sit next to me. I still thought that this Tamerlane was more myth than man. Surely he had been beaten in a battle at least once. The man has the cunning of a wolf and the composure of an owl. In some battles he strikes hard at the center of the enemy line, while in others, swift horsemen outflank the opposition. Then they feign a retreat to bait the enemy into a trap, a storm of arrows. When Tamerlane decided to cross the Khyber Pass into India, a different and terrifying challenge faced him. The armies of the Delhi Sultanate ruled the battlefield through the powerful elephants, monstrous beasts known to crush a horseman with a single foot. Drawing up his lines, the clever warlord waited to spring his latest trap.
Alright. So, main objective, wait for the battle to begin. I think we can accomplish that. Tamerlane's forces can advance to the Imperial Age, that's the first time this campaign, and support a population of 200. Tamerlane's forces have a large supply train with them, but it will not last forever. Delhi must be taken before the timer, representing your remaining provisions, run out. Okay. Proper troop management will determine the course of the initial battle. Use the speed of your light cavalry to flank the enemy and target their vulnerable ranged units. The mountains and forests in the south and west of the map are abundant with resources, while the plains surrounding Delhi are an ideal location for additional military buildings. Outlying villages and monasteries are providing the garrison in Delhi with supplies. Eliminating them would be wise. That rhymes. Operating out of the three military camps, Tamerlane's army has begun its siege of Delhi and has arrayed itself on the plains outside the city in anticipation of a battle. The army of Shah Tughluq stands between Tamerlane and Delhi. Shah Tughluq forces consist of cavalry, infantry, skirmishers, light cavalry, and elephants. In the north lies the fortified city of Delhi. Its garrison will field armies of cavalry, skirmishers, swordsmen, and elephants in an effort to slow the Timurid advance. Outlying Indian villages and monasteries support the defense of Delhi by sending supplies to the city. Plundering these will help with the Timurid cause considerably. Alright. We're waiting for the battle to begin apparently.
Relies on the charge of his armored elephants, but he has no idea what is coming.
Now charge, my mahouts!
Send forth the flaming camels! Ha!
Oh!
The elephants fear my camels and stampede back towards their own lines! Press the attack!
Alright. Interesting. So our flaming camels apparently turned them our way. Which means we now have some beautiful battle elephants. Not sure how, if we are very likely to win this fight or not. At the moment I would say yes. I'm still gonna micro a little bit carefully to make sure. Oh, actually, yeah, we should still be winning this. I will do the flank as you have commanded, sir. Wait, with this battle elephants we cannot lose. So our objective now is to defeat his army. Looking like we are well on our way to do that, so...
Nothing now stands between us and the riches of Delhi. Let us claim them for our own.
So, 0 out of 5 castles destroyed. We have 90 minutes until our supplies run out. Because what do we have here? We have some villagers. I guess we have a timer. Oh, we have a timer here that we are on, apparently. Okay, so I'm just gonna start that. So, raid outlying Indian villages and monasteries. Okay. First of all, I would like to get a monk out so I can heal these bad boys. Secondly, let's get some upgrades. Husbandry, thumb ring. All the good stuff. And then we're gonna focus straight forward. They paid 500 stone in tribute to us. I guess that was earlier. What's there? There's the Delhi garrison. They don't mean to go there already. We have a lot of time. We have 1.5 hours. Should be fine to should not be in risk of like shouldn't be like a immediate threat. Okay, so there's an Indian village there. They have some docks. But we cannot really get over. Maybe we have to make a transport there. Okay, it seems like we have... Oh no, there's the bridge. Hello. Get us some gold keshiks. Keshiks have actually been changed since last time. They got more HP and less attack right now, and they also cost less gold. So there has actually been changes to the keshik. So we have actually got affected in this campaign by the changes. I'll send one villager up in case I need to make some siege. But hoping I won't have to. I should have sent the elephants with... I wanted to heal them up first, but yeah, I don't think that was necessary. Although this blue base seems like we should be able to take without too many problems. Just gotta get the towers. Oh no, it's not part of the plan. So yeah, this seems to be going pretty well. Only thing would be maybe you have to take out the town center. Would have liked to have the elephants here for that, but the village itself seems to be dead and out right away. An interesting thing would be if you actually got gold for raiding buildings with the keshik. I guess that would be potentially too broken, but it would be interesting nonetheless. I'm still thinking about adding a siege workshop. Or if we can kill all the villagers, if they keep garrisoning them, then they won't have enough villagers to garrison for it to be scary. That's my current plan. Kill as many villas as possible. Where am I getting converted? What? Ah! Convert my villager, the bastard. Okay, I'm just gonna fall back. They're making non-stop pikemen apparently, which my couches can take care of. Let's send another villager then. Again, villagers is actually the focus on me here. I'm not really making any resources right now. I guess it would be clever of me to actually make resources. Or make resources, I say. Make military. I'm not sure what I want to make yet. And we can actually go to Imperial Age as well. I actually completely forgot about that. I'm so used to playing in the Castle Age now. Going to the Imperial Age is actually going to be strange for me. Villager 54, we're going to need more. So we'll focus on making more economy as well. Before we carry on. I have so much gold.
The Indian merchants had much gold stored in this dock.
Ah. But another 500 gold from taking out the dock. Not that we really needed that. Gold is the thing we're not missing. Although I guess I put a lot of vills on gold. It makes sense that we're getting a lot of that here as well. We can make some farmers. I'm gonna do a siege workshop still here. It's just more cost effective. I really want to keep our elephants alive as well. They deserve it. We're looking so goddamn gorgeous.
The Indian merchants had much gold stored in this.
Okay, more gold from that dock. We have 35 people on food actually now, so we actually have quite a bit on food already. Elephant archers. Kind of want to test out the new Keshik, like the balance of it. Oh, what's getting converted? Oh, didn't know they were here. What is this? Eastern swordsman.
Indian merchants had much gold stored in this dock.
It looks like I don't remember the name of those. Okay, there are 2 villages on the sides apparently. So I guess we're gonna focus on those. Parthian tactics. I'm going to do cow archers and Keshik, but that means I need more on stone. That's the military I would like to make. Okay, let's charge now. We should be able to, even with not that many units. Actually, you know what? This armor should be enough to take out this village here. They didn't seem to have that much. Also, step lancers are nerfed now, boys, so can't abuse them anymore. Ripperino, all you step lancers abusers on the ladder. I can actually just buy a second castle. I want to make the castles towards Queen though. Queen is that's the main mission here. After all. Alright, 1 town center down. Carry on.
You will pay for looting my lands, Tamerlane.
Will I? 1,000 food, 1,000 wood. Thank you very much. I think elephants alone would have taken care of that. You can also just abandon that. Okay, let's send the light car there, see if we can actually scout inside the mountain there. That was just smooth sailing. What's going on here? I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, so we are Imperial Age now. Just queue up all the upgrades because we have a ton of resources. Could go camels as well, actually. But no, we're committed to Keshak and our archers, aren't we? Oh, why are you guys there? Well, I sent them there, but that was not the plan. I guess we will be defeating blue here soon. Okay, there's another one there. I'm guessing there are relics here as well for us to take. I'll leave one monk there. So now the cost of Keshik is 50 food, 40 gold. It used to be 80 gold, I think. That's been changed quite a bit. Ah, could we actually pass there as well?
Piety. Ghazi troops have arrived from the west to join us.
5 Mamelukes. That's gonna change everything. Trebuchet's extra range. Actually gonna be useful. Believe it or not. Do that one. I want heavy cav archers. Siege engineers. Just getting everything we can. There we go. Oh, actually the monk is scary. Okay, never mind then. There's the relic. I mean, blue is defeated, right? Pretty much. I don't think there is more than this behind. At the moment, this doesn't feel very difficult. We'll see, though. I don't want to speak too soon and suddenly get smashed. Let's charge in there as well. Then again, all in all, they also added... Oh, there's blue, dead and gone. They also added to the menus, they fixed all the sword the difficulties on the swords. Oh, so whenever we take out the monastery is when they come, the Mamelukes, it seems. Yeah, what I wanted to say was they also fixed the sword symbols next to the campaigns, so it accurately shows the difficulty level, which is good, of course. There's that as well. I think we have all the upgrades we could possibly want here. And have Elite Keshik as well, fully upgrades. Guess we just have to take that. This should be the last outlying village from the teal, I would assume. So now we prepare for battle, pretty much. Cavalry, siege ram, trebuchets, elephants, of course, Mamelukes, of course, and then Keshik, I think, is our goal here when it comes to armor composition. You guys don't have to go there. The ram is enough. They don't have military there anymore, so I'm just gonna switch that down. Yeah, at the moment I must say it didn't really feel difficult. When I read through all the things, that was quite interesting, because it seemed like it would be like on a timer and all that stuff, but it seems like it's not that difficult after all. Just gonna siege up there, see what happens. Maybe it triggers some sort of attack. I think I'm gonna need more wood villagers actually. Okay, that definitely triggered some sort of attack. Let's go Mamelukes, let's go cow archers. Should also be finishing off. We'll attack from this angle as well. At the same time here we should be finishing off the outlying villages from teal. Don't think there's more than this. Although I could be wrong. Let's see. Okay, 36 is gone as well.
We can use the resources that the villagers had stored.
500 gold and 500 wood is what we got from there. Oh, they actually have a decent sized army there as well. Alright, well I think we have a really strong force here anyway. We don't really have to wait for anything. Should make some siege workshops. Like, they just don't have much army, do they? Yeah, fully upgraded elephant archers though. Ooh, there we go. Four more castles stand indeed. Let's just make Keshik. We have plenty of resources. Also have a bunch of units there. Yeah, of course we have elephants. There's not a castle. We have one castle there. We saw one castle there. Maybe they have 5 castles on the outskirts, like on the sides, and then there will be another thing to destroy on the inside. I'm guessing. We have so many resources here. We don't really have to take care of our units even. We can just let them loose. Enjoy, guys. Have fun. Do as you please.
We have destroyed the second enemy castle. 3 remain.
3 remain. Okay, I could send a few units in just to run around and scout. Don't think there's more there. wondering if I'm getting how much gold am I actually getting? I wish there was a stat where you could see how much gold your keshiks are supplying you with. Ooh, there's a mosque there. Monasteries. Like, I would love to see how much gold I've actually been receiving from their keshik rates over time. I just think we haven't. Oh, I say that just as I'm about to kind of lose the fight here. Come on, cow archers, get involved. Don't want to lose my traps.
Three of Delhi's castles lie in ruins. Only two still stand.
No, save the traps. Okay, so 2 traps still stand. We know about 1. Why he converted a trebuchet of mine? What? How did I allow that? Okay, actually they have a good size in their army right now. Gotta admit that. There's 1 castle, and there's 1 castle there. So we know where the 2 remaining castles should be, unless there are more than 5. Just said that we should destroy 5. I don't know if there is only 5 or in total, or if it's just optional kind of that there are 5 and you have to destroy. There are like 10 and you have to destroy 5 of them. Could also be, although I don't really think that's the case. 7 pierce armor on cow archers. That's not something you see every day. That's also a beautiful looking wonder. Okay, that has to be the last castle then. Siege up, try to get that one. I guess we're gonna prepare our rams for the attack on this. Our remaining rams, that is. Oh yeah, true, we made trebuchets as well. Just go up there and I assume we're just gonna destroy the last castle quite easily. So what's the timing right now? 61 minutes. So that means that we still had over an hour game time to actually pull this off. So it wasn't, yeah, very difficult.
4 of Delhi's castles have fallen. 1 more and the city will be ours.
Okay, so just have to take 1 more and then the city is ours. And yeah, they don't have any resistance here, so we can just stroll up with our siege units and attack. And that should be it. Still have some elephants alive as well. Not too shabby. I like the premises of this campaign though. It felt like I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. I got like a little bit of Lord of the Rings feeling, like Helm's Deep, Minas Tirith, etc. where you're like sieged up, ready to attack the city. And then it was a little bit too easy, but still. The design is good. I like the way it works. There's especially like a little bit more activity from the sides, a little bit more activity from the base, a little bit more power, a little bit more resistance. But this should
Delhi is ours. Its vast riches will be more than enough to finance my future conquests.
Woo! I also completed a achievement there. Let's check what it is. Conquer Delhi at least 5 minutes before the timer expires in the 4th Tamerlane mission. Success. So let's look at the map. I don't think there's anything we missed. Yeah, they had 4 castles on the 3 castles on the outskirts. And there was 1 castle on the hill there, and then the last one was all the way in the corner. Didn't see any sign of the hero, Shah, Tukluk, or anything. But yeah, still. I wonder if this was the last Tamerlane? Hope not. I did read a comment somewhere saying that the last Tamerlane is way too easy, so I guess it could be this one. But I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go back.
The Indian army relied on the charge of its dreaded elephants to shock their enemies and drive them into disorder. No stranger to the art of war, Tamerlane knew this. In a stroke of genius, He loaded the camels in his baggage train with straw and wood and set them aflame, whipping them toward the enemy lines. The sight terrified the elephants, who doubled back and trampled their own men. The battle was a rout. 200 years' worth of Indian treasure was loaded onto a train of wagons and carried back to Samarkand. In response to an uprising, Tamerlane's armies reduced the jewel of northern India to a charnel house. Death and fire mingled in a putrid stench that enveloped Delhi for weeks. Still, Tamerlane was not satisfied. There was unfinished business to the west.
So that probably means it was not the last Tamerlane. Not too much to see in these achievements, really. It's fairly straightforward. Yeah, they're just like, I don't know. They're like, they stay like this while we have like a curve going upwards. So let's see here. That was, oh, a gold medal, boys. Sultan of Hindustan. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Coming up will be Scourge of the Levant, something like that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you for the very next one.